Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, it is another episode of Mining After Dark with your favorite two people here. We got Crypto Mikkel and myself, Nemesis. Yo, what's up? All you happy hashers out there. Well, maybe not so happy hashing, but we're still hashing, right?
Well, maybe some of us, but
right, some of us are.
we love you all anyway.
right. You can come here even if you're not.
Great again.
Right. Hashtag, man, I'm trying to start that trend, dude. I've been putting hashtag make mining great again in every one of my videos.
You're not on Twitter anymore as account. You can't make it trending.
Man, you can make it trendy on YouTube. It's if you were to do it now, anything that's hashtag make mining great again on YouTube, we'll link all the videos together.
All right, I'm gonna start doing it.
I'm just saying, man.
From here on out, I'm gonna start hashtag and make mining great again.
That's what I've been doing, man. Like you can
add it into my was it the generalized tags?
No, I've actually been putting it right in my title.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, hashtag make mining great, and it just boop. You can do it with a bunch of other stuff too, and you're like, oh wow, there's 5,000 other videos that are in this category. Nice.
Yeah, hashtags like in the title are like going to be working pretty well.
Yeah, they certainly do. They certainly do.
Puts them into the mix.
Right. I put hashtag Bitcoin in there, and that pulls in a lot of people.
Yeah, I usually always hashtag Bitcoin on the ones I do at the farm. Those are the shorts. The shorts like blow up like immediately.
Right. So what is going on, all you awesome people out there? We got Sonia in here going, what up, y'all? What's happening? Jason the Tiger Osborne. It's like I went through my first bull market last year, and now I'm going through my first bear market. I'm loving it. Nice. That's the right attitude. The attitude of gratitude. You can't have good without the bad. Sonia's like, I'm not loving it. It's like, I need some help with coding for an arbitrary flash loan bot. I don't know anybody who can really do that. I wish I could help you out with that, but yeah, that's not my cup of tea.
What exactly you're looking for there, Sonia?
Yeah. My boy Mikkel more beat on that literature. I'm hardware. I love my hardware.
It may take me longer to respond tonight, guys. Just so y'all know, I'm holding a baby, and he is extremely talkative. Yes, I know, buddy. It's all right.
Yeah. He's like, I want to add to the conversation.
I may have to like mute longer than normal because he's like hollering at the microphone. Yeah, like that.
It's okay. Yeah, so flash loan plus arbitration. Yeah, so something that can go across multiple different platforms for trading. This way you can play the arbitrary between two exchanges if there's a difference, and then doing and executing a flash loan if necessary. I personally, I'm not. It's like I'm not well versed in that.
Depends on if we're talking about like same chains or we go into different chains. Same chain is pretty simple. I can put a word out to some people that I know that might be looking for some extra work in that situation. Just give
Well, I
me
don't know
some.
if it'll be like
Give
same
me
chain
some
because
details.
if it's
Nah, a
going to
lot of
another
it's same
exchange,
chain.
exchange exchange is an exchange. You're just trying to hook
If you're
them.
riding a flash loan, you're most likely not going to an exchange. You're staying on a DEX.
Okay, I've never played around with that stuff. I've seen it executed, but that's about it.
And I haven't used like an actual exchange in quite a while. It's just pancakes and sushi swap, yeah. So are you I know pancake swaps on it has an Ethereum chain now as well, but are you staying on Binance Smart Chain? So BEP20 all the way.
Yep. That's his wheelhouse.
He's just borrowing with zero money down. Yeah, I know it's fantastic.
What up, Seb? What up? What up? Man, have you seen the new Navi 32? The new Navi 32 comes
Sorry,
with
what?
the new Navi
Navi
30
what?
the new Navi 32 from AMD comes with 60 compute units. And the Navi 33 will have 32. Oh yeah.
So giggity.
Oh
I
yeah.
know that kind of excitement.
Oh yeah.
That's the kind of excitement I'm screaming for.
Oh yeah. It'll have 60 compute units on the Navi 32 and the Navi 33. So, oof. Core count at 32. Oh, that's going to be amazing. So these will be a pretty good stack up against NVIDIA. I think this one, I think AMD finally closed the gap on NVIDIA with this. I mean, well, not, I'm sorry. I'm like jumping to two different subjects on that one. They're catching up to where Intel is with their latest
camera.
Okay, that's no problem. It's like the way that they're stacking up against Intel with these newer compute units and how they're doing their stuff. They with their chiplet design, I think that with they're good. I think they're gonna do what Intel wasn't able to do. Intel was gonna do the whole chiplet design setup, and they scrapped it because they couldn't get I think if my memory serves me correct, that Intel had an issue with timing between the chiplets, that they couldn't hand off the data fast enough and have it come back. But I think AMD getting into the whole chiplet design setup with the HBM2 memory, I think that kind of taught them a few things, and I think they're going to sit there and start dominating now. Now you're going to sit there, and when you see the newer the newer 7000 series CPUs here, you're going to see them with it's going to look like they have like 6 chiplets on there, depending on which ones which CPU you go after. They're not all active. They will all be there, but they're not all active. And they're explicitly saying that they're going to be dummy cores. So basically, they're putting a blob of silicon down in there, and then they're grinding that stuff flat all together, so that when they put the ISH on top of it, it has a more of an even sandwich on there for the heat spreader above. Which of course that means that your cooler that you end up slapping on there, whether you're doing AIO, custom water, or air cooler, you're going to have the best contact with the cooler that you're actually putting on here. So for the first time, it's not going to be like you're going to grab the cheap one and be like, can I go into the BIOS and actually turn these other chiplets on? And the answer is going to be, from what it sounds like, is going to be a hard no. That there's no pathways in there. It is just so that they can keep the even pressure across the whole ISH heat spreader on there. So I'm actually kind of wanting to get my hands on one of these bad boys, just to see how it fucking like put that underneath some like nitrogen and see how it mines Monero. And with them sitting there also cutting the pricings down of all their other stuff too. So I mean they're already price slashing. So this is going to be a good. I think it's going to be a good thing. Oh yeah. But it's like the only thing that's like a little disappointment is that they're going to be putting in dummy chiplets. So if you got the lower, so like I was saying, like if you got the lower CPU, they're just dummies. You're not going to be able to like before. Oh yeah, this is a 4-core processor, but it's actually a 6-core that didn't pass tech, so they turned them off. And then here you are, you're like
taking it back to the FX days.
I know, dude, man. I'm sorry, I just dated myself. Those were the days. I love my Athlon Phenom processor.
Bro, did you see the I saw him this morning, I showed him on my show. EK is putting out water blocks for the 750, for the A750 and the A770.
Yeah, yes. I saw that. I was like,
what is the most okay, cool, but the most useless? Because those cards do not need that, like whatsoever. Like
no.
Like it is.
And you know what else is worse?
Like just want to build like a fancy case.
You want to know what's worse is that when they go to swap that card out onto that Vector 2 water block, they're going to hate Intel as they unbury that fucking PCB out of there.
Oh no, they're never gonna. You can't. It's not like a go back situation. A lot of that's gonna get ruined.
No, Gamers Nexus was able to take it apart
together, but it like, it didn't fit the same. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you can put it back together, but it like,
but this thing is like
panels, but the body panels didn't just line up just right. You know what I mean? We call that a sort of fit. You know,
so
sort of fit bumpers, sort of fit.
I bet you I could, Gamers Nexus is gonna put it together like a regular Joe Schmo. He's gonna be like, this is how somebody's gonna put it together. No patience, no F's given. and it's like
I better not see a water block for the A3 or the A380. That'd be the most pointless thing in the world.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah,
that'd be like that would be like water blocking the GTX 750 Ti that you can get on Newegg.
Yeah, I mean, people like they sell water blocks for RX 580, so I mean, I wouldn't put it past them for those that are like that have like custom loop PCs, but like.
When they were new and relevant at the time, sure.
There's no benefit. Like,
but yeah, I mean, the card doesn't even use more than 100 watts. It's like a light breeze from outside, and that card is cool with no fan spin.
I watch that whenever I'm sitting there like doing streaming and stuff from the work, and the A380's there. Yeah. Like one of the fans don't even spin on it. Like it just it's just so cool. And I was like, it worried me at first, and I was like, is it have a broken fan on it? Like, what kind of crappy fan is this? And then like I put it underneath a load and I watched the other fan come on and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
because it just runs so cool, it's like, we don't need the other fan.
Yep, you're like, you can stay off. It's like you only need to worry about it as if you're driving through the Mojave Desert. Then you need 2 fans. Like wait until summertime.
Those EK blocks. I mean, they do look nice though.
Oh,
They have that
those
subtle-
Vector 2s. I love the Vector 2s, dude. Those are that's what's at the facility for the 3090s. If somebody were out and buy one, active cooling for front and back. But
bro, that 79 XTX red level.
oh my god, oh. I'll tell you what, dude. I like that one. I like it. That is a winner, dude. I was looking at that one going, ooh. But they didn't show. I didn't see anything of the back plate. I hope they brought back the old school back plate.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like the OG back plate where it was just a pentagram on the back with the devil head, with the goat head on there. Like make themed computers great again.
They released a thing a while, like it's like last week, I think. They kind of showed a clip of it, but I'm not sure if it was
did.
like
I
I
didn't see the back of it. I only saw the front of it. I was like, oh, because like, who cares what the front of it looks like when you have it in a computer? You're not seeing the fans. You're seeing the back of the card. I mean, that's just me. And did you see that Galax made a mid-range Hall of Fame edition? A 3060 Ti Hall of Fame edition. This is a liquid nitrogen card.
This is that Red Devil clip that was showed like November 2nd. It's like this is like the only thing that you got to see of it. So we don't know if it's like they mentioned maybe an external radiator, an all-in-one solution. I don't know, but this is like the only clip they showed of it, which I'm intrigued if this is the back plate or not. I said, is it like an all-in-one solution?
And if that PCB,
which would be really cool,
and if
man.
you look at it, the PCB, it's red. The PCB,
at the
red.
bottom, like the bottom corner.
It's fucking red. Like you like, I almost want to buy it just on fucking principle. But yeah, I would think that that's the back. But yeah, then Galaxy with that Hall of Fame edition, and what's nice about the Hall of Fame edition, if you were looking to make an all-white build, you can certainly do this now. PCB's white, so if you got the white case, white custom cables, white motherboard, man, you can just have a complete splash out of white. I wish more people would sit there. It's like, how hard is it to come out and be like, hey, can you make all the PCBs this color? It's like, how hard? Why does it have to be green or black? It's like, give me color.
Color costs extra money. It's extra pigment.
You have to put pigment. The only one that doesn't have pigment in there is the green. That's all the chemicals in there. When you see another color, they already added pigment. So if they're making it black like they usually do, what's the difference? Why don't you just choose a different pigment?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Kind of hilarious also to see all the price cutting that have been going on as of lately too. That is hilarious. So what's going on? I mean, like, have you have seen anything new in the mining software stuff? Like any major improvement? I think I heard of something being a little better on Caspa.
Yeah, so actually there's like a few things that have come out here recently. Even Team Red Miner actually released an updated miner that allows it to mine on the BCUs. So now there's like Bitstream built in to Team Red Miner for BCUs, which I'm extremely interested to try and ready to go to the office and like reseat that CPU and like make sure everything works. So I can go and like try it because that'd be really fun. Like literally an easier like solution for people that have a BCU.
Right.
Like quite literally. The LOL miner has more efficient Caspa efficiency. Team Red Miner added Caspa Bitstream for BCUs, like all of the V, like the VCU, basically the same. All have that same chipset.
Right.
So
Yeah.
like the E50, the TH30s, you know, all of the above that have the same chipset as the BCU. All of those, the CVP13 and the new like the E300s all got added onto there. So now you can, which is cool. I want to try it just to try it, but honestly, like personally, I would rather go back to like using WF streams personally, because the Bitstream for Caspa on Team Red Miner is 10% fee.
Oh.
Not cool, like at all. Like,
woo, woo.
Yeah, I mean that's what I said. I was like 10%. I was like, wow, that's just maddening.
Oh, yeah.
Quite maddening. 10%. So 10% of every coin that you mine with any of the FPGAs, Caspa is 10%, which is a lot. On top, then you got to pay pool percentages too. Don't forget that as well. So you're probably sitting a good deep, maybe 15% by the time you're said and done. Already just like out the door, off the bat.
Right. Techman's like, he looked
But
into
it
why.
does make it a lot more convenient.
Techman said he looked into why Zerg pool doesn't have Caspa. He said if they added it, they would have the pool be flooded until it wasn't profitable, and then it'd be like 4 months until a block got hit when everyone leaves.
Yeah, I've seen a huge so like I'm saying this to like warn people. I've seen a huge influx of since that miner was released, a ton of BCUs have been sitting there hitting the market. I've seen them being hit the market left and right because they are looking for the new prey that people are like, oh, I can mine with an FPGA now and it's easier and I don't have to worry about it. And people are going to get wrecked. Either A, they're not going to have the right hardware to set it up with. They're going to try to put them on risers, cheap risers. I'm going to burn them up. I mean, I could name like 10 billion things that could go wrong in this situation.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
Bad BCUs, like people aren't gonna know what to look for. Like someone that doesn't know, like it's not the same as a GPU. You know what I mean? Like it's way different.
And most of
Oh,
them
I got a
have
burp.
no
I got a burp
real
job.
warrant, and most of them have no real warranties on them.
No, not at all.
If you get new ones, that's different. But most of what you're gonna find in the secondhand market, there's no real warranties on that stuff. So you're gonna be kind of flying blind trying to buy these things. Yeah, it's very easy to get RISD wrecked. But yeah, it's like it's hard to say how much longer it's gonna be. It's like I until we're out of this this funky bear market that we've been all sadly witnessing. With the whole FTX, the FTX collapse, hitting the market on top of a bear market, on top of a mining bear market. I mean, this is like the
and Taker guy, nice, good score, dude. He said he sold his C1100 and got all his money back.
Nice.
And you got to mine with it in the meantime. So that's always nice.
Nice.
FPGAs hold their value pretty well, but they even flow with the market, and not with like the market of like crypto. They even flow with the market of bit streams that are out.
Yeah.
If there's a profitable bit stream, there's no FPGAs for sale. The moment that it's not as profitable, there's tons of FPGAs for sale.
Oh yeah.
Kind of the way it rolls. But congrats. That's one they added on to that as well, was the C1100. It's smart, to be honest, for FPGA wise, because Caspa doesn't pull a lot of wattage. It's real low. Like, it's smart, especially for like the BCUs. BCUs get real hot, so I've seen a lot of reports of them running Caspa and things like that, and they're like doing really well, just because they're not having to produce as much heat, and they're still working just as hard. It's just they don't have to add the wattage. It's weird. It's a nice algorithm, it seems. I was watching some 6600 XTs pulling 3 watts, which is like really freaky. Like back in the day, a few years ago, man, you see a car pulling 20 something watts and like the car would cut out, like it's like, oh yeah, no, we need more watts. Nice. 20k cast within an ETC. Mine was 4.3 gigahash at 110 watts. Yeah, man, they were crazy efficient. That's the one that I had those are the ones I had my order canceled on.
Oh.
They canceled my order. Funded me the money, which was nice. So we got the money back.
Little poopy.
I would rather have the 4.3 gigahashes at the time.
Hell yeah.
That would have been a lot nicer, especially in the time period that it was.
At 110 watts? Shit.
Yeah, right?
Probably even now, that's not bad.
Now you can find them a couple grand. I mean, it's more efficient than like the BCU. BCU is like double, if not triple the watts at times.
Right.
I don't even remember what the hash rate was. I'm gonna go with.
Oye, Pepe. Pepe. Ah. Oye, Pepe. What up, Gallo? What up, Golden Wolf? What's going on, guys? Moved from Meow Coin to Casper the other day. Nice. Like I've thought about the move. I've thought about it. Like, what's your thoughts on that? On that Casper? You walk away. I think he walked away. It's like I downloaded the wallet, so I've got the wallet for Casper. I'm just not sure. Just not sure if because like I'd be just looking to exchange it as quickly as possible in that sweet Bizzity bit. That's all I would care about. It's like it makes my GPUs profitable again. That's all I care. Nice. Right. Hashtag make mining great again. I've been thinking about it just for the principle of profitability, right? But if a whole bunch of people just start sliding on over there just because it's like everybody's looking at the same charts, eventually it won't be very profitable. I mean, you want to get it while the getting's good, for sure. I'll never knock anybody for that one, that's for sure. It's like get you some while it's good. And then sell that for that sweet Bizzity Bitcoin. I know some people are a little bit more purist about it, going, you need to hold it, you need to play with the ecosystem, and it's like, it's not the ecosystem that I'm wanting to play in. Nice, Integra. Yeah, as more people start hopping on, that's the natural progression. But as the difficulty raises on that particular coin, whatever X coin is, it doesn't even matter which cryptocurrency you're picking. The price to difficulty need to be in aligned to each other so that the rewards are in alignment with the effort being given for the security on the network. So like if we were profitable, I would do a 50-50 BTC and alt. Like, I feel it reminds me of mining 7 flux a day on a damn GTX 970. Now a 3070 mines 0.2 flux. Tell me about it, dude. Tell me about it. So it's like the way that the pricing is, that's what's really kind of holding back a lot of what drives us in the market, right? Is that the pricing is not following the security, right? Typically, the security, what you're paying in for security for that particular network, is improper. It's good enough for any business model to be able to supply to deploy hard capital in securing a open protocol. So what we're seeing is a dynamic shift in the wrong direction, where there's more hash rate than the market should technically be able to support. Technically, the market needs to shrink for the mining market. So, in other words, more people need to turn the rigs off. We are definitely the more we get into these bear markets, like either the bear market's going to break and profits will come back, or the miners are going to break and then the profits will come back. This is the only two outcomes of what's about to happen, guys. See, I don't get into the whole alt thing. I'll stick into the whole Bitcoin thing, and I'll trade shits for bits all day long. I'm a shitcoin minimalist. So does anybody got any like comments or questions too? I mean, you guys can sit here and ask some questions too while you're sitting around. But that's not the one I'm looking for. Onto another topic here. We got retailers begin to list the Ryzen 7000 CPUs with lower TDP. So the Ryzen 7000 non-X series seems to be appear onto Euro retailer sites. So we've got, and it's from Lenovo. So these are probably something that's like kind of earmarked for more just for them, with their pre-builts and stuff like that. So, but that's where you get some of the leaks coming out from. But we are going to be looking at about. See, I'm not sure. See, the price wise, it looks like you're going to be from about 700 all the way down to about 230 for the lowest ones. Even the Ryzen 5 7600, you're going to be pretty good if you're sitting on some older hardware. So if you're on the Ryzen 5 3000 series, jumping up into even the low tier on the Ryzen 5 7000 series, you're going to be good. But you will need to update your motherboard, of course, with this. And, this way you're getting, all the benefits of everything. And they're not going to sit on the same socket and stuff. So, but you'd be able to build a newer computer, motherboard, and CPU, and you're probably on the lower end, you're $400 and you're basically brand new computer, and you can sit there and utilize your case. So I mean, all your peripherals will be the same and everything like that. To me, something like that, a small upgrade like that makes a huge world of difference. This way, it's like, to me, the biggest thing is making sure that the case you're utilizing has enough room for multiple expansions and updates through its years of service for you, with very little maintenance or having to modify it to make a new motherboard fit in there. What you think about FTX? Have we seen the end of the contagion? I don't think so. I would love to see some more blood and $14,000 Bitcoin. I think a lot of the contagion from the whole FTX stuff. If we see anything that happens as a spill out now, it's going to be on a very, very, very small scale. I don't think it's enough to make anybody worry about anything. I think the initial pullback from the whole FTX scam we've seen the very end of this. Now it's just a matter of, I think people are kind of leery of what regulators are going to do now. So this might have set the market back a little bit, but I think this is where not saying that it can't go down to $12,000 Bitcoin. Certainly it can. But with the whole market sentiment, it feels like this is the bottom of the market. A lot of stuff just says this is the bottom. I know a lot of people have been trying to say, oh, it's going to drop bullish. Oh, it's going to drop bearish from here. It's dropping bearish. And it's just kind of been holding that, zigzagging this little, holding this neckline. I think that we are establishing a floor more than a line of resistance. So I think we're setting up a really good support floor. Big moves from here. I say we won't see anything until the beginning of the year, until the new tax season, and then we'll see people pile back in. That's my personal opinion on this. I could be absolutely wrong on this, but everything to me says that we just seen the market's excuse to harvest losses on the books, and we can now hold this line where we're at now until the beginning of the year, and I think we'll rock it up from there. Not quickly, I hope not. I don't want to see no parabolic rises trying to just shoot up out of nowhere. Stuff like that is not sustainable. If I'm going to sit there and see a rise, I'd like to see a rise over time and not just somebody taking an elevator to the penthouse. Elevators to the penthouse are just bubbles that'll pop. That's just a bubble market. A lot of markets go through that, but the more violent your bubble market is, the more immature the market is. And even seeing the whole FTX thing, it shows how young the market truly is. Granted, this is one of the biggest exchanges, but the crypto was sold. The only people that lost their crypto were the people foolish enough to leave the crypto on the exchanges, but somebody bought all that crypto. Let that sink in. Somebody bought all that crypto. These people are just out the crypto now. We're talking, a market statistic of customers being without funds. Not that the crypto that was in play on the market, nobody knew was moved. So this is a response of a lot of other players pulling out of the market to cause a little extra chaos. I'm sure a few people got wrapped up into some foolish selling, and they took some big bloodbaths. But for every seller, there's a buyer out there, guys. There's always buyers. So we'll have to see how this really kind of plays out. I think personally, like I said, I think we're going to be in this little bear market a little bit longer until the beginning of the year. So we got a month and a half, realistically, until the end of the year. Oh, good God. It's a fucking like a month and a half, guys. Not even. It's like a month and a week, and then tomorrow's Patreon's the sermon. So we have our Sunday show going on for the Patreons, the last Sunday of the month. That's tomorrow. Wow. This year is almost over, guys. Almost fucking over. I hope everybody here fucking crushed it this year. If not, we got the beginning of the year coming, and that is a new year to get out there and just fucking crush it. Casino, yay or nay? No, no casino. No a casino. I say a no to casino. Playing with altcoins is going to casino. I say no to casino. No, sir. No casino for me. Oh, yeah, you can certainly do that, my man. You certainly can do that. So does anybody else got any other comments or questions before we call it a night, guys? Anything at all? Jason's like, there's only 3 cryptos that I'm holding. That's the Bizzity Bit, the Lizzy like, and the Doja Coin. I'm a Bitcoiner, so I have a little bit of each one of those too, but majority of my holdings have always been that's Bizzity Bitcoin. Push. Let me see about setting that up. Ooh, excuse me. That. Ooh, excuse me. Not sure how Mikkel does that. Create a highlight. Green marker. That's a share. Stream settings. I have no idea how Mikkel does that. I've never tried pushing over to another person here while live. And that. Oh, redirect. Here we go. All right, so there will be a redirect up over to Chump Change. I just got it, so we'll be able to push you guys right on over there. It took me a second. Thank you, Golden Wolf, for reminding me about that. So I've got the redirect set up for that to push all of you awesome hashers right up over to Chump Change. Yo. So does anybody else got any other comments or questions before we head up out of there, out of here for the evening, all you fine people, because you guys are rated F for fucking awesome. Yo! All right. Doesn't look like anybody else got anything. Everybody else saying good night. All right, cool. All right, we're going to call it right here, guys. So thank you, everybody, for being here. So if you guys have wrenches, remember, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll be doing the Patreon exclusive. Yo! So be around for that, guys, if you can. I mean, if you can't, we'll post a recap of all of that onto the Patreon area for your viewing pleasure at a later date, if you want to sit there and make sure that you're there. So, hope to see everybody there tomorrow. With that being said, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. Share this out with your favorite people. Help us grow this channel out to more of you awesome people. Maybe I might see you guys in the Twitter universe if Elon sits there and gives amnesty to all the banned the banned freedom fighters like myself. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much. Peace out. And of course, like always, stay savage, yo.